Hello everyone and welcome. You join us here for this T20 match between India and England. And joining me this afternoon for the next hour is Alison Mitchell. Afternoon, Ali.
Thanks, Damien. Looking forward to the next hour of play. The pitch looks like a belter today. Not much in it for the bowlers. You'd be tempted to bat first on this pitch, but with this bowling attack, well, it's not a bad idea to get them at the opposition early and see what problems they can cause. Salt want to get off to a good start and will take on the new ball, it seems. The left-hander will be up at the non-striker's end. These two will look to make a solid start for their team.
Strays onto leg and glanced it sweetly. Might just get to the boundary rope.
That was a boundary the moment the ball left the bat. Can't time that any better. Perfection.
Well played. Could be a quick single. Collected out deep. Nice work by the fielder.
First ball for the batter, coming in.
Yes. Onto the front foot, super shot, should be forward.
Well, that's textbook perfect. A lovely drive through the covers. No need for the fielders to chase that one. How will the bowler respond?
Nice, solid defensive shot.
The loose full one goes unpunished.
Yep. Shot, should be runs.
I'd say that was the right call not to run again. There's some strong arms out there in the field.
Nicely played. Runs one.
Into the first over. England are now.
Captain going with some pace.
Sharma is coming into the attack.
Bumrah, the pace bowler, coming into the attack.
Salt with a leave. Didn't like the width.
Cover drive through cover point, 1 run. Wide of extra cover, and away goes the ball to the boundary.
It just looks so easy. Gets onto the front foot and eases through the ball. They can just stand and admire that shot. Can he come back with a dot ball?
Oh, that's a terrific shot. Well balanced, punched through the leg side for 4.
Errs on the side of bowling slightly fuller and have been put away.
Rolled the wrists over nicely, down towards fine. Fielder needs to hustle to catch it. Nice shot, straight to the bowler, no run. The whole team's gone up here. What's the umpire going to say? Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder.
England are now 21 for none.
Good shot, a beauty.
Pierced the gap wonderfully on the offside at cover. Might look to go big again here.
Edge, what a ball. And gone. Never looked in trouble, and he took it with ease.
Hook in the middle and want to get the feet moving from the get-go. He's got their tail up.
Beats the cover fielder. Nice shot.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that.
Singh with a huge appeal, almost pleading with the umpire.
Yes.
Massive appeal. Might have just been missing though. Nicely collected by the fielder.
The over. England are now on 30 for none.
Yep.
Great shot. There's a fielder back there, but they won't stop that. Brook loves the short balls, and that hook was no exception.
Let it come to them. Got enough bat on it to send it down to the deep third boundary. How will he reply?
Yep.
Off the back foot, punched through cover, waited on it nicely, should get runs there.
Cut shot, played it so late. Impressive batting. Needs a dot ball.
Yes.
Well played, could be a quick single.
I'd say that was the right call not to run again. There's some strong arms out there in the field.
Everyone's gone up. Nicely played. Runs one. Smack. Beautiful bowling.
Butler coming in, but will be starting from the non-strikers end.
Great shot, at least one on offer. shout. Power and precision in that one.
4 runs. They were so still at the crease. Just a slight movement forward. Fabulous shot.
Driven through cover, just the single.
Left the wide delivery alone.
Cover drive through cover point, 1 run. The whole team's gone up here. What's the umpire going to say? Sharma, the spinner, coming into the attack. They'll get at least one.
That ball was well clear of the fielders. They could have taken a couple, possibly.
Head over the ball, great shot, racing away. Massive appeal, might have just been missing though. Early on, that could be 4.
Well, what a lovely shot. It flew to the boundary. That's clearly not the type of delivery to be bowling here.
Nice looking shot, but found the fielder. Great shot, rode the bounce and cuts through point. Nicely done.
That showed great skill, lovely timing. The boundary was the only place that ball was heading.
Everyone's gone up. Captain going with spin and taking some pace off the ball. Edge, but it dropped safe. And out. Oh no, it hasn't been taken. He's dropped a bit of a soda there. Peach of a ball, nearly caught the edge. The keeper goes up with the surrounding fielders. They seem convinced. Could be a review coming up.
Now, I didn't pick up on anything there. Very close to the bat, though.
Great decision from the umpire. Challenge unsuccessful.
Yep.
Well played. Could be a quick single.
I'd say that was the right call not to run again. There's some strong arms out there in the field.
Flick of the wrists off the front foot. Away it goes. Might be 4. Fielder out deep. Has to work hard.
That is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward, dispatches it to the boundary.
Nicely played. Runs 1.
If that had been thrown to the other end, I think you'd be looking at another wicket for sure.
65 for 2.
Fielder gathers that one up. Beats the cover fielder. Nice shot.
Well, didn't time that at all, but managed to get it away to the boundary.
Absolutely middled that. Fielder did well. Those efforts build pressure on the batter. Nice shot. Runs possible. Off the bat and should get some runs.
Yes.
Driven through cover, just the single.
End of the over. England are now on 74 for 2.
Well timed, but found the fielder.
Oh, good shot for no runs. Quick to get onto the back foot, but cracked it straight to the fielder.
Yes.
They'll get at least 1. Great shot, at least 1 on offer. Good stop by the fielder. The ball was travelling and they collected it brilliantly. Chakravarti over-pitched and paid the price. Great shot by the batter. That may be 4. The whole team's gone up here. What's the umpire going to say? Onto the front foot, super shot, should be 4.
Doesn't even wait to see if the ball's going to do anything. Onto the front foot, punches it away to the boundary. How will the bowler respond? No shot offered. Through to the keeper.
Great shot. Rode the bounce and cuts through point. Nicely done. Massive appeal. Might have just been missing though. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. Beautiful timing off the front. It's racing away. Fielder out in the deep will need to chase it.
Good return back from the deep. I'd say that was the right call not to run again. There's some strong arms out there in the field.
The new bowler coming into the attack will be looking for the avenue of apprehension. Flick of the wrists off the front foot. Away it goes. Might be 4. Fielder out deep. Has to work hard.
Well, you can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way.
Fielder with the gather. Well-timed shot off the spinner, but couldn't pick the gap. Everyone's gone up. Power and precision in that one.
Well, that's textbook perfect. A lovely drive through the covers. And no need for the fielders to chase that one.
Singh got behind that one nicely. Bumrah back into the attack.
Is coming into the attack.
Nicely played. Runs 1. Great stop. That one was travelling.
Still honing in on their lines. The batter happy to let it go through.
Edged. What a ball. India with a massive shout. Unplayable. The whole team's gone up here. What's the umpire going to say? That's 2 full. Butler makes the bowler pay with a fine shot. Could be 4 more.
Pierced the gap wonderfully on the offside at cover.
Beats the cover fielder. Nice shot. Yadab overpitched and paid the price. Great shot by the batter. That may be 4. Clipped neatly away off the pads. Should get 4. Massive appeal. Might have just been missing though. Beautiful timing off the front. It's racing away. Fielder out in the deep will need to chase it.
Well, that was a poor delivery. You can't bowl there, and it got what it deserved.
Shot. Should be runs.
End of the 13th over. England are now 112 for 2. Change of bowling. The off spinner is coming on to bowl.
Swept away fine. They'll get 1. Reverse sweep. Nicely played. Single taken. Fielder collects that one, no problem. Driven through cover, just the single. Oh, that's just brilliant. On it early and sweeps it away.
You just can't hit it any better than that. Beautiful shot. No chance at all for the fielders. Can he come back with a dot ball?
Flick past square leg, might be 2 on offer.
End of the 14th over. The batting team are now on 120 for 2.
Good areas there. Stumped. Lovely deception. First ball of the over.
Banton, the new man in the middle, has a lovely technique and will look to get into his work quickly.
Well played. Could be a quick single.
Nice and easy there to get off the mark.
Good shot. Driven through extra cover. They'll pick up 2 more.
I'd say that was the right call not to run again. There's some strong arms out there in the field.
Nicely played. Runs 1. That's a monster hit. Going all the way for a maximum.
Just missed the line. Not the worst delivery, but that was dispatched with interest. Everyone just watched that in awe. A good innings, that's 50. A simple raise of the bats. Thumbs up to their batting partner, and they're ready to go again.
Into the 15th over. The batting team are now on 130 for 3.
Sharma back on for another spell.
Coming into the attack.
Beats the cover fielder. Nice shot.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that. How will he reply?
Cover drive through cover point. 1 run. Head over the ball, great shot, racing away.
Never an extra run on that arm. Great throw back in from the deep.
Early on, that could be 4.
Threaded it through brilliantly. All timing on that shot. The captain's going to change things around in the field.
Too much room, got what it deserved. Shot, should be runs. Nice shot, just flicked it off the pads.
That was a good strong throw back in, right over the stumps.
Swept just wide of the fielder at 45. Good aggression with a bit of risk. That's a full toss and worked up the pads nicely. Could be 4.
That showed great skill. Lovely timing. The boundary was the only place that ball was heading.
Found the fielder with that shot.
End of the second over. England are now 151. Change of bowling. The White Armour is coming into the attack.
Well played. Could be a quick single. Misses. That's a big chance gone begging. The whole team's gone up here. What's the umpire going to say? Oh, superb timing. Great shot, at least one on offer. Nice work by the fielder out in the deep. Pick that up nicely and they'll get a couple of runs. There could be a couple if they hustle. Driven through cover, just the single.
End of the 18th over. England are now on 161 for 3. Change of bowling, the spinner coming on to
bowl. Edge, but it drops safe.
The loose full one goes unpunished.
Oh, wow. That is out of here. Could leave the ground entirely.
Well, with shots like that, it's not going to be long before the 100's up. That was a really well-timed stroke.
Opened the face of the bat nicely, through the infield, 4 more.
That was a boundary the moment the ball left the bat. Can't time that any better. Perfection.
Onto the front foot, super shot, should be 4. Early on, that could be 4.
It just looks so easy. Gets onto the front foot and eases through the ball. They can just stand and admire that shot.
Flicked off the pads to deep square, 1 on offer.
Good throw from the deep, bang on target.
Chakrabarti coming back into the attack and looking hungry for a wicket too. Massive outside edge. Patel with a safe pair of hands, never looked like dropping it.
Livingston, the new batter, right-hander, will look to settle in quickly. First ball for the batter, coming in.
That's 2 full. Livingstone makes the bowler pay with a fine shot. Could be 4 more.
That was a lovely flowing drive through the covers to pick up the 4.
Played and missed. Massive appeal. Might have just been missing though. Straight to cover point. Simple catch.
Jacks, the new batter in the middle, right-hander, will want a solid start to their innings.
Good shot. A beauty.
And those on the side of bowling slightly fuller and have been put away.
It's a respectable total. If the bowlers fire early and get wickets, it could be a tricky chase.
The left-hander, the new batter in the middle, just about ready to go. Here we go. First ball.
And caught. Well held by the fielder, and that's the end of the batter.
The left-hander out in the middle will look to assert themselves early on. He's got their tail up.
Into the gap off the shot. Should get something for it.
All the way, got it right out of the middle. Might look to go big again here.
And again, another maximum. All the fielders can do is watch it sail.
Hit that one on the up. A fabulous drive for 6. Needs a dot ball.
I tell you what, that's even bigger than the others. 3 maximums in a row.
Well, that was just textbook. Finds the space and power to lift that ball over the top, and it just keeps going. How will the bowler respond?
How about that? Drilled away, soars into the stands for a maximum.
And another one. It's raining 6s now.
Pinged off the bat and finds the gap.
End of the first and an exceptional start. Some big shots early on. Built some momentum easily off that over. Hit that so hard. Pressed forward, got the body shape right and launched it. One for the textbook.
Shot onto the front foot. No one's getting that one.
That really wasn't a great delivery. Seen early and it was dispatched with a plum.
Well bowled, lured a rash shot. Played that well, but straight to the fielder. Would have wanted more for that shot. Nice shot.
Just a little bit of room given and the power was immense. That's flown over the boundary. 6 last ball. How will the bowler reply?
Ouch! That looked nasty. Bit of venom in that delivery.
Big opportunity missed. A terrible delivery that was begging to be hit.
Cracked away. Lovely sound off the bat.
4 runs. They were so still at the crease. Just a slight movement forward. Fabulous shot.
Great shot. Just waited on the ball and placed it into the gap.
Well, that's what you pay your entrance money for. It's flown into the crowd. A brilliant shot off the front foot. No need to move.
Away and punished over the rope. That's a brute of a maximum.
Well, the bowler watches that one go straight back over their head for 6. Brilliant shot.
That's gone for 6. A huge one. Power on full display.
Follows up the first 6 with an even better strike. Impressive hitting display at the moment. Consecutive 6s. Bowler needs to hit the mark. That was a tremendous delivery. Fizzed through to the keeper. No more short balls this over.
Straight drive. Mid-off will cut that one off. And out. Has a safe pair of hands, and that was never in doubt.
Kohli in the middle and want to get the feet moving from the get-go.
Shot, finds the gap with that one.
Doesn't even wait to see if the ball's going to do anything. Onto the front foot, punches it away to the boundary. Avoided the fielders, 1 bounce and 4. Fantastic shot.
What a shot! That's sailing away for a maximum.
Well, that's a waste of a delivery. Absolutely no trouble getting onto it and dispatching it for 6. still maintaining an impressive run rate. Fantastic start so far.
Head over the ball, great shot, racing away.
Well, you sometimes just have to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well-timed, and 4 runs.
That is massive, enormous, gigantic. The crowd are loving it.
Well, enough leverage there to get a good swing of the arms under it to get it over the rope.
Oh, that's been exploited. Head still, struck hard, high and long, 6.
Well, that ball has been hit. It's flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward onto the front foot is just ridiculous.
And again, another maximum. All the fielders can do is watch it sail.
6, 6, 6. They've got 3 in a row now. Fabulous power, fabulous timing too. Can he come back with a dot ball?
Flick of the wrists off the front foot. Away it goes. Might be 4. Fielder out deep. Has to work hard.
That is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward, and dispatches it to the boundary.
That's high. Enough on it? Yes! Add that maximum to the scoreboard.
That was seen so early. The timing was brilliant, and that has stayed hit. Fantastic.
Taken the aerial route, but it should fall wide of any fielders.
A strong area for them, lifted it up and over towards the rope.
And gone. Fantastic catch.
The right-hander, new man to the crease.
Bang! Right back over the bowler's head, all the way for 6.
Well, they've faced 1 ball, scored 6 runs. Can't be much more efficient than that.
That's a big one, a maximum. Away she goes. If you lose pitches, it's because it's hit the broadcast truck.
That's just a brilliantly aggressive shot. Gets onto the front foot and it's flown over the boundary.
Lovely sound off the bat, beautifully timed.
Caressed that nicely through the gap to the boundary. How will he reply?
Came off the middle of the bat, perfectly timed.
Starting to hit their stride. Fabulous piece of timing, and they're into the 20s.
That's the end of the over. Just magical batting. Nothing the bowler can do but watch as the ball goes all over the ground.
5 gone and the ball's been disappearing a lot to and over the boundary so far. Going at 12 plus and over. This chase is off to a fantastic start. That's just silly. The power on that shot is incredible. That's the sort of shot you want to see at a cricket match.
That sounded good, really good. That's a maximum, gone deep into the crowd.
Just missed the line. Not the worst delivery, but that was dispatched with interest. Everyone just watched that in awe.
Oh, beautifully struck, right out of the guts, all the way for 6.
Well, now that flew over the boundary. 18 from 3. It's not fun and games out there if you're bowling. It's all in the head now.
just glanced off the pads. No stopping that one.
Got the hammer down now. Fabulous shot. Well on the way towards that next milestone now.
That is four all the way. Beautiful shot.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that.
In the air, but finds the gap. A few runs on offer here. And caught. Not the hardest catch in the world, and the batter has to go.
Singh, the new batter, in, but won't be facing just yet.
That's a superb catch by mid-off. Nicely done.
Patel, a left-handed batter, taking guard. They want a solid start.
Drilled away into the gap. Fantastic shot.
Threaded it through brilliantly. All timing on that shot.
Good catch by the fielder, and that's the end of the batter's innings.
Yadav coming in the middle order. Fine-looking left-handed batter as well. Can play shots all around the ground.
And again, see you later. 2 wickets on the trot.
Bumrah, the new man in. Right-hander coming in down the order this match.
Curran taking guard for the hat-trick ball. Here we go. Nice shot, but straight to the fielder. Shot, straight past the bowler. Could well be 4. Curran has really kept the pressure on in this over. Just needs to maintain the momentum going forward.
They've stayed in that super aggressive mindset. At this rate, their total could be unreachable.
Oh boy, that's a maximum. I want to know how far that has gone. Came right off the meat of the bat.
That's the start you want. Awesome shot, and it's flown over the boundary.
And gone. Amazing work from the keeper. Singh challenging the decision. I've got to be honest, it looked out to me. Butler with a sharp catch. Not sure why they bothered reviewing that one.
Chakravarti, the tail ender at the crease. May not take long before having a swing.
Pitch of a ball. Nearly caught the edge.
Rashid with a superb delivery. Got them trying to drive, but messing everything up. Well, there wasn't a lot of time to choose the right end, but unfortunately, they went for the wrong one. Nice and easy there to get off the mark.
Rashid finishes an economical over and walks away with a wicket, which was fully deserved.
The batters have left a clutch of 4s and 6s in the scorecard. They're powering this team to victory.
Thought it was through, but a fantastic dive cuts it off. Too full and punched down the ground, could be 4.
Right on the money there, making it difficult to get away.
Can't get it through, straight to the fielder. Off the bat and should get some runs.
Never an extra run on that arm. Great throw back in from the deep.
No shot offered. Big appeal. This could be out.
Singh just about ready to go out in the middle. First ball for the batter, coming in.
That is 4 all the way. Beautiful shot.
Well, you can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way.
Perfectly timed. Could be 4. Couldn't get the spinner away. Nicely timed shot though. Bumrah played that one really well.
All the way, got it right out of the middle. Might look to go big again here.
Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder.
Just 2 to win.
That has a flight number attached to it. It's gone a long, long way.
Well, that was just textbook. Finds the space and power to lift that ball over the top, and it just keeps going.
That's the end of our broadcast for now. Hope you enjoyed the match and join us again soon.